about the rituals of the high priests in Egypt?
What I stated about those rituals of the high priests in Egypt and Ethiopia and Nigeria and Liberia and Uganda and Mozambique and Tanzania, all those places in Africa, the whole continent, they believe in ancient rituals, ancient so-called spiritual religious rituals that they had to get closer to their God, or gods with an S on it. And one of the rituals was for the women to become a high priest was to carve a wooden penis about 25, 30 inches long and smooth it down and grease it down, and every morning they would ride this penis before the cock, the rooster, can crow. In other words, every morning before the rooster could go, they up there, up and down, riding this penis like they're going out of their mind. Now, sticking your head up the butt of a cow is equivalent to a madman running for president.
Hey.
This is insanity.
And in that clip that you just showed, after he pulled his head out the way, the cow start
right.
doodling.
Right.
And as the cow doodled and finished, he stuck his head right back there.
And
like it was nothing. And licked.
He licked the butt of the cow, sucked it, and he made a bed out of the doo-doo, and it tells you in that tape that he slept on that bed. Now, the part that he couldn't use for a bed that was too small, he burned that as incense unto his God.
What kind of incense was that?
I want to know, was that African musk? Was it Egyptian musk? Or what kind of incense was this he burned? Cow manure. Now give me Isaiah 45.
No one of them, let me say this. No one of them so-called Africans be walking around here stinking and all that.
Right. The Africans smell bad, they look bad, they don't comb their hair, they stink because they don't believe in taking a bath. They believe in these damn satanic rituals that they have. Now, I hate to bust your bubble, but the Africans are headed somewhere, and it's not Africa. They're headed somewhere, it's not Disneyland. They're headed somewhere, it's not America. They're headed somewhere. It's slavery. Slavery. Let's read it out of the book of Isaiah. Clearly, distinctively. No interpretation. It's already interpreted. Isaiah 45 and the 14th chapter is going to show that the African nations will be slaves to the Hebrew Israelites. Read explicitly and clearly. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord. That's God. Yahweh. Supreme. The labor of Egypt. Don't give a damn how hard the Egyptians worked. Don't give a damn about President Hosni Mubarak. Don't give a damn about Sadat. He was shot. Don't give a damn about Egypt or how hard they work. They're Africans. Read. They read it again. The labor of Egypt, and the merchandise of Ethiopia. And the merchandise of Ethiopia. Guess what the merchandise from Ethiopia is going to be? The Ethiopians. They're going to become the merchandise of the Israelites. Read. And of the Sabians, which is South Africans. You talk about Mandela, Winnie, Mandela. Well, guess where Mandela and Winnie and all of them were going? The Sabians, the South Africans. Read. Study your history. Men of stature. Men of stature. They got power in this world today. Today, they have their own kingdom, but their kingdom is fallen. And the white man is down there in Ethiopia now trying to hold it down as a stronghold in Mogadishu with Adib, the warlord who's so elusive to the American army. And I have to take my hat off to Adib. Shot down the Delta Force, shot a few white men, dragged their bodies through the street to the point where you get the white man saying, I want to make a peace agreement with you. And there is no peace until the wicked, says the Lord. Read. Shall come over unto thee. Now these Africans are going to come unto us. Well, who are they? Labor of Egypt, Ethiopians, Sabians, all Africa. They're going to come to us, the Israelites, read. And they shall be done. They're going to be ours. We're going to own them. Like you own a car, a house, a credit card, a dog, a cat. We are going to own them. Read. they shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They're going to fall down in front of us. They're going to fall down to the ground because we're going to take our fists and we're going to knock the teeth out of their mouth and knock them down.
That's the position of the slave.
Their position is to be down low. Not standing upright with their head up high. They're going to be down. They're going to fall down because we're going to knock them down with our fists, with our first two knuckles. That's right. And with our feet, and with swords and whips and bats and chains and sticks and all kind of medieval weapons that we used back then in Europe. We're going to use it on these damn Africans. Because you ain't worth a flying down.
Let me say this. And when they come before us, they're going to be our slaves. And they're going to jump down on the ground to do obeisance to us.
That's right. Obedience. That's right. Read. In chains they shall come over. Wait a minute now. They're going to come over to us in chains. If I remember correctly in the movie Roots, Kenta Kuti had chains on him. And he came over to the devil, the white man, in chains. You damn Africans that took over 125th Street and named it Little Africa, selling their fake watches and their fake bags, and driving these old fake cabs you drive. You can't drive a nail in the wall. You're going to come over to the Israelites, and you're going to fall down to the ground, and you're going to be armed, and you're going to be in chains, and you're going to be a slave. Really. They shall make supplication unto thee. Oh, you're going to be crying unto us. You're going to make all kind of supplications. Why? Like I said, you're going to fall to the ground because we're going to knock you down to the ground with our fists and with our feet and with our backs and with our chains and with our whips. We're going to cut your head off. The guillotine is coming back. Trap doors is coming back. Alligators and everything coming back. You.
When they say you're going to make supplications to us, that means they're going to please us.
That's
in
right.
whatever we want them to do.
Right. They're going to make supplication. They're going to do what we tell them to do. And on the same hand, they're going to be crying and screaming for mercy. And there's not going to be any mercy. Because it's not going to be the time of mercy. It's going to be the time this judgment have all ye saints. Praise ye the Lord. The judgment of the Lord is coming in when we're going to judge you with death and slavery. Read. Saying, surely God is in thee. Surely the Lord is with us, not Muhammad, not Mugabe, not some tree or some fish god or Dagon the fish god, not Tuishis the two-headed god, not Winston, not Thurston, not Frisco, not Saturn, not Sunday, the Egyptian name for the sun god, Lucifer, Ra.
Not Ra.
Ra, which is the sun god of Lucifer, the Egyptian name.
Not Chango.
Not Chango or Santa Maria or none of those other demons that you worship, but the Yahweh. He's the power. And there is none else. There is no other God. There is no other God. Now give me the 17th verse. But Israel, wait a minute now. Is God racist? But Israel, while these Africans are in slavery and in chains before, shall be saved. Israel is going to be saved. In the Lord, with an everlasting salvation, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without an end. You will not be ashamed or confounded, world without an end. Give me Ezekiel 22:20. Quick, and then we're going to go into little archaeological facts, because you Negroes that view this film that we showed tonight, if you don't pick up on this, there's nothing else that can help you but death. Death is the only thing that can save you Negroes who do not want to learn the truth. Death is the only thing that can save you. Read. As they gather silver and brass and iron, this is for you white people, you Africans, you Arabs, you Chinese, you Japanese, and I'm here to the south. You hard-headed Negroes that are walking the streets of America, killing one another, robbing one another, raping your woman, being a prostitute for the white man, a sellout, an Uncle Tom, a trader, a low belly. This is for you too, little Negro. And don't tell me not to call you a Negro.